Okay, so let's start our tutorial by creating a new fresh installation of React. So all we need to do, okay, I just created here a folder wherein I can create a new folder for my React application, and then I open it in my Visual Studio Code. So if you have already opened it, you just go to View and then open your terminal, and then here we are going to type in npx create react app, and then we name this project or this application my Tshirt app. Okay, and we hit enter, and all of our dependencies from the React will be installed in our folder. So we'll just wait for maybe a couple of minutes and we'll get back to you. Okay, so let's type in here, let's cd to our project. So let's type in cd my Tshirt app, and then after that let's run our server. So we'll just type in npm start. Okay, so our project will be open in our local host 3000 or port 3000. Okay, so here you go. You can see the boilerplate of our app application. So all we need to do is go back to our code and let's clean this app because we don't need it, as well as the logo. Okay, and let's delete this file. Alright, it's gonna be break, but that's okay. Now let's go back to wait, let's type in h1 here just to check. So let's type in hello world and save it. Alright, it's working fine. So let's go to app.css and let's clean this custom CSS style. Okay, then let's go to bootstrap.com and let's copy the CSS CDN because we are going to use Bootstrap here to quicken our project. So this is the CDN. Let's copy this one. Let's go back to our code and go to public index.html. Let's paste it down here. Alright. Okay, let me just clean this a little bit. We don't need this one. And there you go. So let's save that and go back to our app CSS, and there. Okay, our Bootstrap CSS is working. Okay, all right, so let's go and create our components. So let's go to our source folder and let's create a components folder, and this is where we are going to put in different folders wherein there are different kinds of files. So let's create a new folder under components, and we name this one dashboard. Okay, and then under dashboard let's create a new file, and this is going to be called dashboard.js. Okay, so under dashboard.js let's create a class-based component. So this is going to contain our state or data, which we are going to pass to different components, child components. So this is going to be our parent component. So let's import React and also the component. Okay, and let's take this from the React library. Okay, so in here let's create a class. So we name this class dashboard, and let's extend the component. Okay, and then this is going to take in the render method and also the return. Okay, so we'll just return here some simple h2 tag, and we'll name this one dashboard. Okay, and let's go down and let's export this component. So in order to do that, let's type in export default dashboard. Okay, let's save it, and let's go to our app.js, and let's take that dashboard that we just exported by typing in import dashboard from. Okay, so this is going to be from the components, the dashboard folder, and from the dashboard file. Alright, so let's go down here and let's change this h tag, and we'll take in the dashboard, and we'll just write in like this. Okay, so let's save this. Let's go back to our browser, and there you go, we are taking in the dashboard that we took from the dashboard component we created. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to create is another folder under component, and we name this one design. And this design folder will take in two files. One is for the display. Okay, this display.js, this is where we are going to create the UI for the t-shirt that we are creating. And then of course another file, and this is going to be settings.js. So this is going to be the UI where we can input some text, the mem text. This is where we are going also to upload the image from our computer to the firebase, and then later on take that URL from the firebase and then use it to display the image in our display. So let's go first and design this display component. So the display component is going to be a simple functional component. So we'll just import React from React, and let's create a const, and we name this one display. Okay, this is going to be an function, arrow function, and it will take in return, and we'll just output an h3 tag, and we name this one display. Okay, let's go ahead and export this one. Export default display. Let's save and go back to our dashboard. We'll take that display component by importing it from. Okay, so we are going out from the dashboard. So in order to do that, let's type in // go to our design, go to the design folder and take in the display file. Okay, and let's just change this h2 tag with display. Okay, we are just embedding the display from the display component, and then outputting it from our dashboard component by using this import. So that's it. Let's check it. I hope we are not getting an error. So there you go, we have a display. So the next thing is for the settings, and the same with the display. This is going to be a functional component. So we'll just import React from the React library. Here, let's create a constant and we'll name this one settings. Okay, and we'll just return an h3 tag. Settings, don't forget to export default settings. Okay, let's save it, go back to our dashboard, and let's take that settings, import settings from /design and then settings. Okay, now let's go here down the display. Let's try to output it here. Oops. Okay, so this one is going to take in a div because it will throw us an error. Save. Setting is not defined because this should be settings. Save. Go to our browser, and there you go, we have these two different components. Okay, so let's make this one 2 columns. If you're going to see our project, this is where this side is for the display, and then this side is for the settings. So let's create 2 columns. Let's go here, and this div will take in a class name of container. This is a Bootstrap naming classes container, and then also a padding on the top, okay, and button. So this is going to be py5. Okay, and then let's create another div, and this will be for the row. Okay, another div for the column. For the display column, let's give it an 8. So this is going to be an col-lg-8. Okay, let's take this display and paste it here. In the other column, we'll take in a col-lg4, and let's go ahead and copy this one. Okay, let's paste it here. Alright, let's save it, go back to our browser, and there you go, we have here the display column, and then this is where the setting column is located.